Hi guys, just want to explain to you one more time, actually for the first time really, how we use the long tail keywords with Video Send Alpha. I'm going to tell you the exact way to use it because I just found out myself because it's so new, and I never got to sit down with my coder and go through it. So you need to learn what I've learned and how to use it, okay? Just to remind you, this is for the long tail alpha tab over here. I went through the three keyword elements. We've got modifiers, we've got keywords, we've got locations. If you start with your keywords first, then you can build out quite easily with your modifiers and you can add your locations. If you get stuck, go over to Google Keyword Planner, put in a seed keyword. Okay, so for what I did was something like dentist in London, and I got 800 keywords back. Okay, and from those 800 keywords that you can see here on the left hand side, these are the keyword phrases basically that Google gave me back. I broke them down into modifiers, where the modifier was like 24-hour, affordable, best, your, weekend, walk in, visit. These are all modifiers, okay? Main keywords, things like dentist, dentistry, dental practice, dental surgery. That's the main keyword here. And the location really takes care of itself, actually. I just found a whole bunch of, a list of, locations within London. Sort of towns and areas and things like that within London, okay? So all that kind of takes care of itself. But when we come over to the Video Send Alpha tab up here and we've got the options, we've already covered how we can use this checkbox to choose how we're going to work, okay? So if I come over here just quickly one more time, you will see I've added some projects and I've named this particular project where I've got keywords just number one, okay? You can name that anything you want, okay? That was just me playing around, testing, and learning how to use the software, so I was making it as easy as possible for me to use, okay? So when I come over here, if I want to use the long tail syndication, and that means I'm going to get hundreds of posts. In this example, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, that's 35, and times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 35 times 6, that's going to give me 210 different posts, okay? So when I come over here, I know that I would need to make 210 posts, okay? So I want to work with a profile that can give me, that has enough accounts that can do that, okay? So choosing this profile is number one, and I can verify it and I can save it. And then we can choose to auto bookmark it, okay? We do not have to assign any project. The software will just choose random social bookmark accounts. It will choose random profiles and it will just go through until it has bookmarked every single one of the video URLs that's gone up there, okay? And again, we can use the long tail send keywords in that situation as well, okay? So how do we get this to work when we're in the video section here? How do we make those the long tail send keywords appear in here? Okay, we know that we have added it as a checkbox, but if you try to save this, it's not going to let you, okay? It's not going to let you because you don't have a title and you don't have a description. So just quickly, I stole a description from a previous video. And what we can do in here is we can just quickly just take one particular title. Let me just close that actually. Just take one particular title. Let me take a preview here. Property Agency Marketing Consultants Thailand. Okay, so we can come over and we can click on Add. I'm going to put Property Agency Marketing Consultants Thailand. Okay. Right, now I only have to put in the very first title in here for that to work. Okay, just the first title. I don't need to worry about the rest. And I'm going to put in the description. I don't know if you managed to watch the video that I did yesterday yet, but there was a video I did yesterday and it's really important. I want to emphasize it one more time. I'll just put in here some keywords. I'll just put Pattaya. Okay, that's done. Don't spin your titles. Don't auto spin your titles. You can do auto spin if you're using the API keys. If you've got an account with the best spinner or spin rewriter or Word AI, all fantastic services. Do not spin your titles, guys. Do not spin your titles unless you're going to do it by hand. You need to do it by hand. What will happen if you're spinning your titles and you're leaving it just as an auto spin? You're going to get some, crappy looking headlines. What's likely to happen when you've got crappy headlines is it throws up a spam alert with those websites, when everybody's going to start hitting those websites all of a sudden very, very quickly, because they've all got their hands on this particular tool. Okay, we're going to hit them same as we hit IFTTT at one time, and all those IFTTT sites, and we need to be careful. So you need to make sure that your titles are good, and that means hand spin it. Okay, don't auto spin. You're going to get some ineligible kind of grammar. You're going to get nonsensical grammar, and that throws up spam warnings for these particular sites, and then they take action to make it harder for us to be able to use this, to be able to use their sharing sites, okay, via software. So we can make this work better for us, and even better for you for the search engine optimization stuff if we do things nicely. Okay, so anyway, we put in the first title in here. We need to put in a spun description, and if you want to basically upload your video on here, just put any video on here. Just let me put this in here and click on add, and then we can choose which money URLs. I would always go with the YouTube link was in here. If you've followed what I did in the case study yesterday, you will see as well that I always put a video onto a main YouTube channel where I have got some IFTTT set up. And also for that channel, I've got 4 playlists that I always save a video into one of those 4 playlists, so that I've got from my Tube networks. Okay, if you're wondering how to use the Tube networks, go and find the case study video for Tube networks. Okay, have a look in case study if it's not yet in tutorials. I'm still catching up. That's what I'm doing right now, catching up on tutorial videos. Okay, because I spent all day and yesterday in the case study, which I felt was more important. Okay, so basically that's how we will make it work with the long tail Synd. Okay, we need to put that first title in there. If you want to edit this at any time, you just double click where it's got the blue. Just double click, it will open for you, and you can go and edit. Just put in the first one here. And for the bookmarks, don't worry, just make sure you've got enough bookmark accounts to cover how many long tail syndication titles you're going to be using in here. And the bookmarker will go and do that. Okay, the software will go and do that with random accounts. Okay, it will just rotate around various profiles and accounts until it's bookmarked all those ones that you wanted. Okay, so basically that's it. That's it. It's really, really simple stuff. Over the last 24 hours, we have added some more stuff. Expect to see a lot of updates as we sort of start getting feedback from you guys, and also when we start using it a lot more ourselves as well. Up to now, we've just been doing some basic testing and adding some stuff and testing to see if that worked or this or that worked, and we're just really, really catching up now, so we can get into the tutorials. But not just the tutorials, we can find things that we find can be done better or made improved. We can take the tool as far as we can and make it just as good as we possibly can, and so that is a real asset that we're going to be using long term. Okay, so that's the end of this video. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.